Mm-hmm.
Tell me when you're ready to start.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm now going to do my SGI road test. First thing I'm going to do is make sure that my park brake is off, the bus is in neutral, and then I'm going to make sure that my governor is cut out. I'm going to give myself some throttle, watching my needles of my air pressure gauge. Right now they're rising, telling me that the governor is cut in. I'll wait until I hear the dry air release valve disengage. I just heard my dry air release valve release. My air pressure gauges, needles are not moving. I'm at maximum pressure. I'm now ready to start my air test. First thing I'm going to do is do my governor cut out. My governor needs to, cut in. My governor should cut in above the minimum of 80 psi. I'm going to fan my brakes till the needles of my air gauge get close to 80 psi. I'm now going to give it some throttle and watch my needles. My needles now have begun to move, indicating that my governor has cut in above the minimum of 80 psi. My next step will be my governor cut out. My governor should cut out between 115 and 135 psi. I'm going to keep my throttle at 1/3 throttle and wait till I hear the air release valve again. Dry air release valve just engaged at approximately 128 psi, which is in the norms of 115 to 135. My next step will be now to do my air leakage test. I'm going to turn my bus off, turn my switch to day run, do a full brake application. When my needles stop moving, I begin timing now. My needles cannot move more than 3 psi in 1 minute. While I'm doing the test, I'm going to open my window. I'm listening for audible air leaks. Stop timing. Although I do hear a few audible air leaks, my bus has not lost any more than 3 psi in 1 minute. Now I'm going to do my warning test. I'm going to fan my brakes until my warning buzzer comes on. It should come on above 55 psi. My warning system came on at approximately 70 to 75 psi, which is above the minimum of 55 psi. The next step I'll do is my park brake test. My park brake should come on above the minimum of 20 psi. If it doesn't come on, I'll have to engage it manually. Okay. park brake just came on above the 60 psi, which is above the minimum of 20 psi. My final step will be to do my compressor check. My compressor needs to build air pressure from 50 to 90 psi in less than 3 minutes. I need to bring my air pressure down, so I will hold off my park brake, fan my brakes down until my air pressure gets to close to between 30 and 40 psi. Put my park brake back on, turn my switch to night run, and start my bus. I have my watch or clock ready to start timing. When my air pressure gauge needles reach 50 psi, I'll begin timing. Advance my throttle to 1/3 throttle. I'm almost to 50 psi, start timing now. My bus must build air pressure from 50 to 90 psi in less than 3 minutes. My needles have reached 90 psi right now. My compressor has built air pressure from 50 to 90 psi in 1 minute, which is under the 3-minute allowed. I'm now going to let my air pressure build up. While it's building up to maximum, I'm going to go get my wheel chocks, bring them back in the bus. I'm now going to put my seatbelt on. When I'm at full pressure, I will do my tug test and my surface brake test. Okay, my maximum air pressure. Now to go do my tug test. I'm going to put the bus in drive. Step on the throttle hard once, twice, 3 times. My park brake is holding. I'm going to cover my surface brake, remove my park brake, let the bus move forwards half a bus length. Gently come to a nice stop. My surface brake is working. I've completed my air test. I'm now ready to do my road test.